Oh, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I have been in tech my entire adult life. Well, actually, no. Even before then.
Send everybody over. I did.
Unbelievable. This is funny. 10 years old until now, I've been building my own computers. Okay, and silly little thing. This is actually really frustrating because I have the same exact phone that Mama does. Mm-hmm. It's an iPhone 7.
Yeah. Same memory or
same
data,
everything.
Same everything.
And we have the same exact YouTube software. However, mine won't go live with YouTube. So we have to swap out and use Mama's phone.
YouTube likes me.
Anyway.
The only difference in between our phones is the color.
Yes.
That's the only difference.
Yes.
And that's just so that we don't get them confused.
They're waving.
Here's Claire.
There's Claire. She's over there. No more multi-camera stuff for tonight, guys.
No.
For whatever reason, I think it's a bandwidth issue.
Yeah, something. It was really weird.
Is your son going to be a firefighter when you move? Asks Mimi Gilmore.
We will get him re-enrolled into another program so that he can finish his school.
Yeah, and he still wants to do that. We were kind of concerned about how this was going to go down, just because here they're getting ready to change the rules, but you take a year in most places. Look at that. That's freaking out. That just my other computer.
I didn't see it.
It just changed all the icons, moved them around. I must have some kind of weirdness going on there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna turn it off. But usually you would, have 1 year and you would complete it. You'd have Fire 1 done, and then you move on to Fire 2, right? Well, that sounds normal.
Right.
No, not here.
No, not here. You don't actually get your certification
Fire
for
1.
Fire 1 until the middle of your senior year.
So that's really irritating.
Yeah, it's really irritating.
So the options are we either have to figure out a way for him to come back for just the test, to drive here for just the test, or he starts over.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think my phone's more updated than yours. Mike Miller said, I think Christa's phone is updated more than Brad's.
No, as a matter of fact, just the other day we made sure that everything, absolutely everything, was updated.
Yeah.
And we even uninstalled the YouTube app and reinstalled it, and it's not that.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Start over.
Have you given a Tommy update yet?
We did.
Yes, we did.
We did.
And the brief version of it is that he's got some intestinal or not digestive things going wrong. They don't know exactly what it is. They've been putting him on heavy duty antibiotics.
Yeah.
And tomorrow they're going to make a decision whether or not he's going to have surgery. Yeah. They think it might be diverticulitis, and if so, that's not good.
Right. No.
So be in prayer.
Not good at all.
Yeah.
So, let's see if there's any other questions.
Any other questions? So this stream that was one stream has now become like 5 with all the little bits and chunks.
Yeah. Well, there is. Oh, Claire already answered it. Never mind. The move date is August 7th. That is when we close on this house, and
Crystal was unsubbed to y'all. She's with us all the time.
That's not good.
Well, I'm wondering about that. It seems like we've been getting a lot less folks lately.
Yeah. We did watch Tommy's video. We missed it. We were in church when he did it, but we watched it afterwards.
My hubby is training for fire through the local department. Perhaps Jonathan can get there. Yeah, that would be great. We're looking for options.
Yeah. We have not found a doctor for Grace yet. We will do all of that after we get moved in. There are I know of two really good children's hospitals, and several folks have told us about stuff that's even closer. And so we'll figure that out. Catherine's asking, are you going to plant vegetables for the winter? No, not this year. This year, here's the thing, guys. I have got a friend whose name is Bradley Duncan. You see him on here, chatting every once in a while. And he is really, really a like-minded person with me. And he basically gave me wise counsel, I believe, that he's like, look, you're the kind of guy that wants to rush forward, get it all done, get everything, all your systems in place,
And he said, if you try that with something that is this big, this farm, you're probably going to get overwhelmed. You're probably going to do things halfway. And what you need to do is just do what is manageable. And he said, only do a little bit more than what you've already done.
Right.
And so what we don't want to do is start taking on new projects and things that we've not ever done before, because we need to get a handle on our situation. I want to make sure that those animals are going to be cared for like no other.
Right.
I want to make sure that
we don't want to make any mistakes.
Yeah, unnecessary silliness.
Right. We don't want to have to rush into everything. We want to be able to take our time and do it right.
Yes.
We don't want to do it halfway.
Mountain Mama is asking, will you raise your own meat?
Yes.
And the answer is yes, absolutely.
Yes.
We have raised chickens in the past.
And we've raised pigs before.
Yep.
And we will raise them again. We just have to get them set up first.
And now we've got cows.
We have cows.
Thanks to Barn Geek's dad.
We have goats, but we only use those for dairy. And we're gonna go slow. I know we keep saying it, but everybody keeps asking, when's the moving date?
I think people are just jumping on that they haven't known.
Yeah, our moving date is August 7th. And me, myself, and I asked who is sick. No one's sick. We have a daughter who has special needs, and she needs regular care. So
she eats through a G-tube, and the food that we, that is prescribed to her is called Pediasure.
Yeah.
And while it's I guess it's okay, it's got far too many things in there that we really don't want her to have in her diet. A lot of sugars and stuff like that. And so she gets sick a lot more often when she's on this Pediasure than when we had her on a whole food diet.
Right.
And so
raw food diet.
Yeah, and that's one of the main reasons why we were like, all right, we just got to get out of here.
Yeah.
We just got to get out of here and get to a place where we can provide for her.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of folks who have said you eat pigs. Yes, we do. We also feed them our extra milk. We also feed them our extra veg that we can't use, and any kind of waste that is left over in the kitchen. So we don't want to waste anything. So
Mike's asking, have we considered planting about an acre of corn and soy to grow our own food or feed for the animals? And the answer is we're probably going to do all of this stuff, just not right away.
Well, and to be honest, we're not going to feed our cow corn or soy.
No, they're grass animals.
Our animals are grass-fed animals. Our goats do get a little bit of grain, but we're not. We do not want to feed our cows corn because their bodies are not meant to have that much grain in their bodies. So we're gonna do grass-fed.
Will you guys homeschool?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yes, we have been homeschooling for the last, consistently for the last 3 or 4 years.
I think it's 4.
3 years. 3 years.
Since I was it'll be the 4th year this coming year.
Yes.
Angie's Pantry, I got a can of shredded beef. Do we get credit for that? The answer is, if you bought it through our Thrive store, yes. And then, and thank you. We greatly appreciate it. We really, really do. Okay, another question.
Malted grains, if you must use grains.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, fermented
grains.
And sprouted grains.
Yep.
Yeah, that is a good way to do that. We'll do that with our pigs. When we give them grain, we'll sprout them. We'll do that with our rabbits and our chickens.
Yep. So I think we're going to say goodnight for now because as most of you know, well, maybe if you were on in the very beginning part of the stream, my dad, who lives in Florida, surprised us. And he drove up, and he's here, so we want to spend some time with him. And we are going to be trying to document this as we go through. So please make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Please make sure that you're checking for videos, because we're going to put videos out every day, even if they're like, here's a bunch of boxes again.
Yeah. There's more boxes. Oh, wait. Here's more boxes.
So that way you can share in our pain.
Yes.
Anyway,
Yes.
Thank you guys for watching. We greatly appreciate it. So
Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good night.